welcome back to the Bookworms, buddy. It's time for Tuesday Talks, and Tuesday Talks is a group that I started with my friend Janelle over at Mrs. J. Rod's Reads. We do have a Goodreads group, and I will link to that in the description box below. You guys can go check that out. So this week's topic is on, have you met your favorite author, and did that kind of change your mind about the books that they write? And the answer to that for me is simply put, no. I have not met my favorite author. But even if I did, I like to think if I met my favorite author, which would be Stephen King, I would like to think that it would not change my mind about the books that I've already read by him that I love so much. I don't think meeting them can change your mind about that. I know that they can be different people than what you imagine them to be. But I don't really think that that's going to change your mind on what I've already read, or even what I would read in the future. I think if they even really just annoyed me and made me really mad, I don't think that would affect whether or not I would read any more of their stuff. Now, I know a lot of people, there's several people that I've talked to where they've met an author, you know, or they've seen an author in an interview or something, and it totally changed their mind about wanting to read anything that they've written because they were just put off by that person. I can understand that if you've never read any of their stuff and you'd be like, oh, well, if he thinks that, then I'm not going to read his books because, you know, I couldn't possibly like them. But even in that case, I don't think that it would sway me. I think I would be more interested, even, you know, especially if people are saying, hey, this is a really good book, and I'm not going to be like, oh, well, I saw an interview by him and I'm not going to read his stuff because I don't like him. And I don't think that, I think I'm more open-minded than that. And, you know, we're not going to like everybody, you know, and people are going to have different ideas than we have. And, you know, that's what makes the country so diverse is the differences in people and their thought process and their opinions and that kind of stuff. So, you know, if Stephen King was to say something that I didn't like, and I know he has different opinions on stuff. We think differently on stuff just from watching him in interviews. But it doesn't really sway my mind about him because it is our right as individuals to think what we want, to like what we want to like and not like what we don't like, you know, and that kind of stuff. Everybody is allowed that. That is the greatness of our country, you know. We have freedom of speech and freedom of thought, and we can have our own ideas, you know, just like we all like different books. So, that would be my short answer for today because I've never met a favorite author. I would love to meet Stephen King or even Jonathan Maber or any of my other favorite authors. I think that would be great. And like I said, I don't think my mind would change even talking to them and, you know, and finding out what their views are and their ideas. I think I would still probably enjoy their work. I just think, you know, you have to kind of separate that kind of thing, you know, and if they write good, then they write good. That's not changed. So anyway, what do you guys think of this? Have you met your favorite author? Have they swayed your mind a little bit on whether or not you like their writing or what have you? Let me know in the comments below and we will talk about it. Thanks guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.